Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today, I'm diving headfirst into the world of knitting. But not just any knitting. I'm talking about knitting simple household essentials. You know, things like dishcloths, maybe a small washcloth, the basics. I thought it would be a relaxing, straightforward project. Oh, how wrong I was. I started, like any newbie, with a basic pattern. I found a great tutorial online for a simple garter stitch dishcloth. It seemed easy enough: cast on, knit every row, bind off. Simple, right? Well, yes, in theory. In practice, my first attempt looked well. Let's just say it resembled something that had been through a shredder. My tension was all over the place. Some rows were super tight, others were loose. The edges were wonky. It was a disaster. But I'm not one to give up easily. I watched the tutorial again. This time paying closer attention to the presenter's technique. I learned about the importance of consistent tension, how to properly cast on, and the best way to bind off. Round 2 was slightly better, but still far from perfect. It was usable, I guess, but definitely not something I'd proudly display. I decided to persevere. I then ventured into washcloth territory. I found a pattern for a slightly more textured washcloth using a seed stitch. This pattern called for alternating knit and purl stitches. And it completely changed my game. Purl stitches? They seemed like a foreign language to me at first. My first attempt looked like a crumpled mess. I watched countless videos, practiced, and slowly, painstakingly, I started to get the hang of it. Eventually, I was able to create a washcloth that I could actually use. Then things took a turn. I started browsing through knitting patterns. And my crafting adventure suddenly went wild. I was no longer content with just dishcloths and washcloths. I wanted to knit everything. I found patterns for knitted scrubbies, cute little coasters, and even a knitted phone cozy. My yarn stash exploded. Colors, textures, and weights filled every available space. I decided to try my hand at a simple knitted basket. This was a challenge. I had to learn how to change colors, read charts, and work in the round. It took me a while, and several failed attempts. I had to learn how to count stitches, and how to fix mistakes. My apartment slowly transformed into a yarn paradise. My friends started calling me the knit witch, because of all the yarn and needles around. This simple crafting project turned into an obsession. I was so surprised at how much I enjoyed knitting. It was a fantastic way to relax and focus on something creative. Plus, I was making functional items. It was like a double win.